Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been like a little bit since I've been here, a little longer than normal because things fell apart that I had planned for. Like I had story time. Pause. Story time right now. I had this whole idea and I was going to make myself a birthday cake. And I started that. But anyway, very long story short. I even recorded a whole video for it, but it was just a mess. An ingredient went wrong in the cake, and that ruined it. And then the next day I had all these midterms, and then I got sick, and it was my birthday week, so there were like festives, you know, like hanging out with family, friends and stuff. And I tried editing everything together and things were just crappy and it did not deserve a view. Eat like one. I didn't even want to watch it. So y'all don't want to watch it. But I'm back. I'm back and I'm a year older. I'm now 20. So, this week's video. This week's video, it's gonna be a little review wear test. I've done one of these before, and I enjoy it. It's interesting to find this out. This is not a first impressions. Warning, like, spoiler, whatever the word is, FYI. Not a first impression, because I already wore this. But then I realized this needs to be investigated. So that's what we're here to do today. So the product that we are talking about is the MORPHE Fluidity. I hope that's how you say it. Foundation. So it's been out for like a little bit now. I've been wanting it, and I went to Ulta because I went shopping for my birthday, and they had it. They did not have the shade I really think I needed, so I got one I think would match. So I did wear this on Sunday, and it was very rainy and everything. And it was kind of like actually humid, because it was, let me just tell you this. There were tornadoes in Georgia and like the surrounding states, which I found insane, because now it's freezing outside. And I'm like, what is going on?
Well, my Georgia accent just jumped out of me and launched right at you. I'm sorry. I am so sorry because I hate it. I apologize that you have to hear that because I hate hearing it from myself.
But so, like I said, I wore the foundation a few days ago on Sunday. It's Wednesday now. There's like a line of foundation like caked like right there, and it was not like that when I left my house. And I knew I'd wore the Morphe foundation. I was like, it could be because like I'm kind of hot, because the temperature is off, or like my face got wet, but still, like my other foundations don't do that. So I was like, we are gonna put it to the test this week and see if it really messes up. Okay, let's get started. I was kind of annoyed.
Believe me when I say I'm just as annoyed with myself as you are.
Because this is supposed to be a 24 long hour wear foundation. I'm going to wear it for 24 hours like I did last time with all my foundations. Because if that's what it says, then I'm going to see what it does, you know? And, I don't want to cheat or anything, so I'm going to do what I normally would do. Primer, typical, everything, my makeup routine. That's what I'm doing. So it is $18. And you get 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounce for $18. I don't know how much I said a while ago, but it's $18. I've said it 3 times now. It has the little 12-month expiration date on it. Fluidity full coverage foundation, so it's full coverage. Morphe. And they have a bunch of shades. I don't hold me to this, but I think they have like 30 or so. So go back to reading. It's 24-hour long wear, like I said, because I'm going to wear it for 24 hours. Sweat proof, transfer resistant, water resistant. I mean, now that I'm conscious of it and thinking about that this time. But on Sunday, it was not any of that for me. Free of oils, fragrance, and parabens. Good. Great for all skin types. So we're going to go in with my trusted hashtag no filter blurring primer from NYX. And I like to squirt this one on the back of my hand and dab it where I desire first. It is, like I have said, a dupe for the Benefit Pore Professional primer. So I'm going to do what I always do with foundation and squirt it on the back of my hand. It is a little more liquidy than the kind of foundations I've been using recently. I've been using a lot of like thicker foundations. Like the Stila foundation is thick, the Milani foundation is thick, the Becca foundation I like is thick. I don't know, I tend to find the more liquid foundation is not per se super full coverage unless you build it. But that's just like something I've seen. So I got F130. And like I said, it's matte, which I always use a matte foundation. So I'm just going to take my new Morphe sponge that I got, and it's dripping down my hand. Great. It's definitely a little light. Like I needed that shade they didn't have that was one darker, but it works. So I have the foundation on, and so here's some tea. On my hand where I put it, you can tell it looks very full coverage. It's like pretty dried down. I can rub it, but it's still like covered, like a little imperfection that was on my hand. And in the camera, it looks like it covered my pimples from far away. Except I like put a sheen over them at least. But looking in a mirror, if you get up close, it looks very sheer, very like blend in with the skin, not like my full coverage foundations. I wear full coverage foundations. I used 3 or 4 squirts like I do for my normal foundation. I'm sorry, my nose is still stopped up. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I would normally do, or what I've been doing, and taking a pressed powder and setting my whole entire face, and then bronzing and contouring, and then I like bake. Now that I have set my whole face, let's take a little look. I mean, it looks more full coverage on my cheeks and more like, which is good. But I put more I put powdered foundation on it. So next, I'm just going to give my face a spritz of the Matte Prep and Prime Fix Plus. And then take ColourPop Super Shock Highlighter in Lunch Money. I cannot express enough in every video how much that I love ColourPop's highlighter. This, Lunch Money, and Flexitarian are my favorites. I mean, opinion on the foundation is still the same as of right now. I can go ahead and say right now I don't love it, and it just does not live up to the full coverage for me. Like, it does not one bit. That makes me sad, because I thought it was going to be like really full coverage. But I'm going to be optimistic, not pessimistic. I need to stop clapping, as I bet that's loud on camera. and wear it for 24 hours. And it is, put on my binoculars. I don't know what time it is. It's like 1 something, I think, probably at this point. So 1 p.m. tomorrow, I can take it off. Yeah, that was kind of gross. But anyway, guys, I will see you for my next check-in.
Hey guys, so foundation check. Well, I'm in direct sunlight at the moment, so you should be able to see everything. And while the rest of my makeup looks good, my highlight is killing it. And I'm happy with it. And my cat is trying to bite my toe. Love that for me. I'm not happy with this foundation because I feel like I'm not wearing any. Like inside, I straight up look like I'm not wearing any foundation. And I absolutely despise that for me. So, and like it's not in a good way. It's not like a light feeling. It's like, it just doesn't look good on me. Maybe it's my skin, but it said it's for all skin types. And it's 20, I don't know. Breathe. Stop bashing me right now. I love Morphe, and I think my expectations were so high, and they're not being met right now. So this lighting is terrible, but it's fitting for this foundation update because I just finished church and stuff, and like the pimple's fully visible. But anyway, and it's all off around my nose. So 24-hour wear is not going great. Okay, see you later. Good morning, guys. My voice cut out when I said that, but hi, good morning. So it's been a lot of hours since I put on foundation, and I am so greasy because I couldn't wash my face last night because I decided to do the 24-hour wear test. Let's open the window. Oh my god, it automatically got worse. But I took off my eye makeup because I did my eye makeup yesterday, but I obviously did not get off my mascara that great. But I mean, cause I don't think I have on foundation anymore. I mean, I haven't looked up close, but I do think, look how shiny my forehead is. That is not highlighter, that is grease. Well, I love that for me. Cannot wait to take all this off and wash my face. But yeah, like I'm saying, 24 hours is skeptical. I mean, also you're taking into consideration I slept and probably rubbed my face, but it's not like it looked good before I went to bed. So, I didn't know what I was expecting. Hey guys, so I have completed my 24-hour wear test. I'll get a little closer. So, I mean, I took my eye makeup off last night, so that's, like, not there. But, like, so where I had contour over it, like, there's maybe some still there. If you look back on earlier parts of the videos, at least some of these pimples were kind of covered, but now they're not. So the foundation is definitely wore off. And just, like, I rub my hands on my face. Oil comes off because my face is greasy because I didn't get to wash it last night. And because I feel like it's usually not even that greasy. I feel like the foundation played a part in it. Like, no foundation came off on my hands. So that makes me feel like all the foundation is gone. So 24 hour... No, not that I recommend wearing foundation for 24 hours, even though I've done it twice now. I just don't do it. It's not good for your skin. But no, like, it's not even an 8-hour for me. It wasn't even like a 5-hour foundation for me. Like, after I put on all my makeup and lived life, did what I normally would, it was... I felt like I had no foundation on. Like, my makeup just didn't feel complete yesterday. Even though I did eyeshadow and contour, highlight. eyebrows, all of that, and mascara and stuff, it didn't feel complete because I did not look like I had on foundation. It also said it was full coverage. No, 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 no. I have full coverage foundations. Like, almost every single foundation that I own is full coverage, and that was not it. Like, for comparison, I think I may have talked about this, I'm not sure, but the Benefit foundation and the little square bottle is not full coverage. It is like buildable coverage. But I have it, and I thought I didn't like it, but that's also because it's a little too orangey for my skin tone. But it was a good, or it is a good summer foundation. It doesn't like wear off too bad. Morphe's foundation for me wasn't even that. Like, it wears off, and it's not full coverage. Like, maybe you could build it to be full coverage. Maybe. I tried. I put a decent amount on, but it, like, disappeared into my skin. Which I don't like. Maybe some people would, but I'm just saying it's not for me. And it does not. The point is if it says it's supposed to be full coverage, 24-hour, and all these things, like, for all skin types, which I don't think it is, because I don't know. I have combination skin, and it did not do good on parts of my face. Like, dry parts did not do good. Oily parts, it like gets like weird texture and like starts to just like slip off with a primer. But like, it just doesn't live up what it says on the box, the bottle, the advertisements for me. The shade range is good. I feel like I like they include all the other, I like they include all those undertones, and it's a decent price, but so I do not recommend the Morphe. I don't even recommend it at all, simply because of it doesn't wear well. Like, you even want a sheer foundation to wear well. Anyways, I feel like that was a mess and my thoughts are everywhere, but I really do like Morphe, and Morphe is such a good brand. I'm disappointed. Maybe they'll change their formula and update this. You know, trial and error. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go down below and click that subscribe button, bell notifications, and say I'm back off of an upload schedule. I'm sorry. And like button and comment for things you want me to do, makeup wise or anything else. And I'll see you guys next time.